Now, she's a 14-year-old girl who has bravely campaigned for girls' education in her hometown in Pakistan. Today, as she boarded her school bus, the Pakistani Taliban shot her in the head and the neck, critically wounding her and two others in a hail of bullets. Malala Yousafzai received awards for campaigning for girls' education, but the militants said they attacked her because she'd been promoting Western culture. This report by our international editor, Lindsay Hilson, does contain some distressing images from the start.
How could they do it? The gunman came right up to the school gate and shot her on the school bus. This was no accident. They targeted 14-year-old Malala Yousafzai because, said the Taliban spokesman, she was promoting Western culture. The doctors say she's out of danger. But will she ever really be out of danger in Pakistan?
Malala
Yousafzai was going home from school in the school bus when two men stopped the bus. One of them had a pistol, and he stepped into the vehicle and asked, "Which one is Malala Yousafzai?" Girls told him, and he shot her.
Malala was feted in documentaries and given awards. The brave 11-year-old who campaigned for girls' education when the Taliban took over the Swat Valley where she lived, killing people and destroying girls' schools.
लेकिन 2007 में यहाँ पर दहशतगर्दी फैल गई और यहाँ पर दहशतगर्द आए। उन्होंने इस खूबसूरत वादी को एक ऐसे हालात में डाल दिया जिसमें न कोई सयाह आ सकता था, न हम आज़ादाना तौर पर स्कूल जा सकते थे।
Malala and her schoolmates are seen here in a New York Times film in 2009. Her father ran the girls' school she attended in her hometown, Mingora.
I want to get my education and I want to become a doctor.
Malala's family fled the Swat Valley, but when the Pakistani army pushed out the Islamists, they returned, hoping they'd be safe. She became famous for her courage and her determination to defy the Taliban.
The film brought a lot of public attention to her, and she really took the activism to new public heights over the years. She started hosting foreign dignitaries in SWAT, and fearless would be an accurate word to describe her. She's very courageous.
Today, the Pakistani government sent a helicopter to transfer her from Mingora to a hospital in a safer place. They want to save her, but the attack highlights their military and political failure. Malala changed her mind about being a doctor.
I have a new dream. So I thought that I must be a politician to save this country.
Tonight, many may reflect that she was right. It's Pakistan which needs saving.
Well, joining me now from Islamabad is Dr. Malia Lodi. She's a former Pakistani ambassador to the United States, as well as former High Commissioner to the UK. Malia Lodi, how on earth has it come to this, that a 14-year-old girl can be shot on her way home from school?
Well, I think what this horrific incident shows are two things. One, that the Taliban, Pakistani Taliban, still lurk in an area where the military operation was supposed to have eliminated them. But secondly, it's also shown something about Pakistan, because the response to the shooting has been swift, it's been serious, and it's evoked condemnation from all sections of Pakistani society. It was almost like little Malala brought Pakistan together today. Today, Pakistan united in its condemnation of what happened, and to say that this is unacceptable. So I think this young girl, this heroine of Pakistan, this daughter of Pakistan, every political leader today is calling her the daughter of Pakistan, in a way signaling the resolve that they will stand by what she was committed to, which is to stand up to the Taliban, to stand up to the principle that she believed in.
But
so I think a tragedy also brings an opportunity.
But the fact that the Taliban is still lurking, as you put it, shows, does it not, that successive Pakistani governments have failed to tackle extremists?
Well, I think there have been operations. I think gains have been made, but you're absolutely right. I think Pakistan has a long way to go in containing violent extremism and in ridding Pakistan of the shadow of the militants. There's no question about that. I think today's tragedy shows that. But as I was saying, this tragedy also shows the ability of the country to also unite, to close ranks, and to also confront what little Malala was also trying to confront, which is the brutal, brutal ways of the Taliban. I think what you will see in Pakistan is an opportunity for the authorities, provided the government is strong enough to now utilize this opportunity to crack down.
And the fact that there has been such an outpouring also shows her status as a sort of heroine, really. Do you think in some ways that it was a mistake to give her this award because it made her, in a way, more of a target for attack?
Well, I think in every society there are people who stand up for what they believe in. And I think the fact that today tributes have poured in from all sorts of people in Pakistan, including the clergy, for Malala and for the terrible tragedy that has befallen her, I think says something about the kind of majority opinion that exists in Pakistan, which doesn't want to see the militants hold sway, which wants the government to act more firmly than it has acted perhaps in the past. This is an opportunity too.
Malia Lodi, thank you very much for joining us.